Welcome to Craps Hawaii. I'm just going to be filming a practice session that I do every now and then just to stay on top of my betting, my pressing, my payouts. And I know that I still make some mistakes in my videos, maybe not taking a bet down when I should have, or I didn't pay it, or I took it out of my stack. But it's not really that easy to shoot a video, be the dealer and be the player all at the same time. Anyway, this is just a practice session of mine. I start off with a $200 bankroll. In normal play, I would probably have a bigger bankroll, but it's just a practice session. And a lot of you notice maybe in my videos I'm throwing the dice, but that's just because there's nobody else here to throw the dice. And the only time I bet the pass line is when I'm in a casino and I'm the shooter and I have to put money on the pass line. I don't like putting money on the pass line because when you put money on the pass line, whether it's a $5 table, $10 table, I'll always play the minimum. And sometimes I won't even take odds because, as everybody knows, the 7 comes more often than any other point, or can be made more ways than any other point. And the only time the 7 is in the favor of the player is on the come up. And even if you get a 7, they're only going to pay you even money on the pass line. So they don't care how much money you put on the pass line because you're only going to get even money. So there's a lot of hotels that say, oh, 10 times odds, 50 times odds, 100 times odds. Of course, because once you establish your point and you put a pile of odds in the back, the 7, which comes more ways than any other number, or can be made more ways than any other number, is now in the favor of the casino. So to me, that's ridiculous that I'm going to put money on the pass line just to get paid even money when I could put it up here on the place bets and make odds. So anyway, that's just something for you to think about. So I normally practice my 44 inside. Sometimes I do 66 inside, but when I'm practicing, I'll just practice with my 44 inside. Sometimes the dice cooperate, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll get started and let's see. 26. 4. 4. 10. From one end of the spectrum to the other. That was 2 4s in a row and now 2 10s in a row. Back to the other end of the spectrum. Sometimes the dice is amazing. The table is amazing. See, one end to the other end. And all those numbers, and I'm not collecting anything. Okay, so we got a 9. Well, it took what, like 6 numbers before I get a 9. Well, anyway, we got a 9. So we're gonna get paid $14. Still looking for the 6. Hard 8. So it's 2 numbers. I'm gonna take 15 for 1. Now we're playing $16. 5. So we're going to take one more like I normally do. But sometimes I press it up and take the risk of the $16 if I lose it, you know. But sometimes you need to take a chance. 9. Okay, so I'm gonna take $15 for one. Some people, they go straight up to $25. They take the win, the 15, put it on the 9, and make it 25. I don't care to do that because sometimes I'll press the 5 and 9, $5 each, take $5. Sometimes the next point will come will be a 5, and at that point now I can press the 5 and 9 to quarter. Yeah, of course sometimes the 9 comes and then it comes again, but this way it guarantees me more that any one that comes I can press up to a quarter. 6, winner 6. Okay, so we took enough. I feel like I took enough times down, and so I think, take the $14 and press it up each side, $6 a piece. So we got up to 18 on the 6 and 8, and we're up to 15 each on the 5 and 9. So now we pressed our 44 inside to 66 inside. Also, like I said, some people would have pressed the 6 when it came to $24, but that's not me. And maybe later on, if I have an opportunity to show you, I'll show you why I don't do that. But I pressed both of them to 18 each. Okay, new point coming up. 4. Okay, see in this point now, 6. So this guy who would have pressed it up from 12 to 24, he'd be $24. I still would be at 18 each, right? But now the 6 comes again. So most times he's gonna press it to 30. Most times. Sometimes they press it to 48. But then he still has nothing on the 8. Okay, so in this situation, I'm gonna get paid $21 for the 6. And like I said in my other videos, if you watch my other videos, you'll notice that 8 and 8, 8 and 6 added together is $36 plus another $21. So 36 plus 21, that's $57. So at that point, I give the dealer $3, and I'll tell him to take me up to 30 on the 6 and 8. So that's one of my moves. So the other guy, the other player, he is at he's at 24 or 30 or 48 on the 6 and still at $12 on the 8. I'm now gonna be $30 on the 6 and 8. That's my reason for doing that. 4, winner 4. Coming out, looking for a new point. 7. Well, hopefully that came the right time. We're off, so they didn't hurt us. Aces. .8. Also, I don't need the pass line because the point is 8. I'm including the point, so I'm good. I don't care if I got the pass line or not. I got the 8 up here, and I can press that 8 up just like how I pressed the 6 and 8 both at the same time. I could take that 8 up like I did, if that was the point. Or if it comes again, let's say the 6 hits now, I can press the 6 and 8 up, and that's like pressing my pass line, and I don't have it. But if you wanted to press your pass line and you had an 8, and you already maxed out in the back for your odds, you would have to put more money in the front on the pass line and get paid even money for that, just to raise yourself up in the back on the odds. And don't forget, the 7 is now in the favor of the house, not you. Looking for the 8. 11. In fact, now you know that I took back all my money with my 44 inside. If I wanted to, I could take this money down and make almost $100. 4. But since this is just a practice session, I'd like to just practice my press ups and payouts. 6. So in this case, 6 is the hit, right? So I'm gonna get paid $35. And this is where I said if I wanted to, I could press up 6 and 8. And the guy on the pass line, he couldn't press up his odds unless he put more money on his contract bet in the front. So for me, this is a better way. That's why I never play the pass line unless I'm the shooter, and sometimes I don't even put odds in the back. I just throw the dice, make a point, and place me on my place bets. So anyway, I'm gonna take this win. $5. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm gonna get paid $21 because I pressed my $10 5 and 9 to $15 each. Okay, so now I'm gonna get paid 21, and now I can pocket the dollar and press both sides up from 15 to 25 each. Okay. Normally I may not do that depending on what the table is doing, but it's a practice session, and that's going to be the press. Okay. Sometimes when that happens, I take my money, I use my money now because I made money already, so I'm not actually taking from my bankroll, but I'm taking from money that I've won, and I'll press my 5 and 9 to 35 each. And the reason for that is because the 5 and 9 at 35 each pays $49. So if I hit it one time, I give the dealer $1 and I'll take $50, which for me is how you can get green in your rack. Yeah, so it's like people say, you want to win green, you got to bet green. You want to win black, you got to bet black. So that's what I'm looking at. So if I took this down right now, I'd be winning $130. Not bad, plus what I took back. Okay, looking for the 8. 9. So just like I said, right? So now I'm gonna get paid $50 for one. $50 for $1. Then just because it's practice, I'm gonna press the 5 and 9 up to $60 each. Okay, now $60 on a 5 and 9 will pay you $84. So you give the dealer $1 and get paid $85. Not a bad deal. As long as the dice, is hitting, it's a great deal. 8. Okay, so now in this instance, 8 pays 35, and I could put it over here on the win. And like I said before, that this money that I am winning is not my money until I pick it up and put it in the chip rail. Until then, the casino has a chance to take this money back. Even though I won it and pressed it up, and you would think it's your money, but as long as it's laying on the table like this, it's not your money. Okay, Vegas, if that 7 comes, Vegas gonna take this money. Okay, the casino gonna take this money. So if you wanted to really make money, you're gonna take this money, you're gonna put it in a rack. You could actually take all this back down and start at $44 again. But just because I'm practicing, I'm gonna take a chance and see if I can hit a few more points. So I got paid $35, and that's the point. So in this instance, I'm gonna give a dollar to the dealer and tell him to press me up to 66. And not many of you see this move, but that's just another move that later on when I make a video on power pressing, I'll show you what this move can do for you. Okay, so hopefully if it hits, I'll show you today. Okay, so we're coming out 6. I was hoping actually for a 7 so we could get it out of the way, but hopefully this dice will work for us. A lot of times when I press it up like this, the dice doesn't roll for very long. Come on, dice. 5, 6, 8, 9. We're looking for 5, 6, 8, 9 dice. Come on. 9. Okay. So this is another power press move, and I really don't want to show it, but since I'm here, so $60 pays $84. So if you add the 84 and the 60, that's 144. So this move would be give the dealer $6 and have him take you from 60. Plus, you know, you got, sorry, I got to put out my win of $84. Or did I just take this from you? Yeah, I did. So I got to give the dealer $84. Well, he's got to give me because I want $84. 75, $84. So this whole thing right here, $60 wins 84. And that's the $84 over there. If you add 60 and 84, that's 144. So you give the dealer $6. And the magic number for that, 184 and 60, is going to take you to $150 press. $150 press. So I got 200 something dollars out there. If I take it down, plenty profit. Yeah. So anyway, let's hope with the dice. 5, 6, 8, 9 dice. 8. Okay. So 8. So we got $66 over there. 8 pays. I mean, yeah, the 8 with $66 on it pays 77. Okay, so 66 plus 77 is $143. So now I'm going to give the dealer $7. And the magic is going to become take me to $150. So those were 2 presses that you see, and you see the other presses. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to tell the dealer, I mean, I can keep pressing it up and more power pressing, but for this practice and for this video, you got to see some pretty good moves. So I'm going to just tell the dealer to take me down to 44 inside. So we're going to start all over. I'm going to take the profit. So it took my $50. I'm going to give him He's gonna give me $6 then. And it's gonna take me to 44 inside. And that's part of a good thing of the place bet, is because if it was a pass line bet, I couldn't take my pass down. I only could take down the odds bet. Okay, so we're back down starting at 44 inside. Point still 6. Let's see if the dice will still stay with us. 5. Okay, so now because we took all our money back, I don't care. I'm gonna press this up right away. And so we're gonna press the 5 and 9 again like we did earlier. Just take some profit. 3. And like I said about the staying alive in my other video, this is it, right? We took profit. We didn't take everything down. We're still in the game. Good deal. 8. So what did we do the last time we rolled a 6 or an 8? In this case, like I said, see, if I had $6 over there and I wanted to raise, I don't have to press up my front line, pass line bet and for even money. No, not in this case. So in this case, I'm going to get paid $14. And same thing like I did earlier. I'm going to press it up 1 unit. Oh, what happened to my money? Oh, there it is, sorry. So now we got 66 inside. In 2 numbers that we hit, we went from 44 to 66. That's because we took back out 3 times a long time ago. So now we're just pressing them. Yeah, pressing them and hope for the best. It's all house money, not mine. 8. So 8's gonna pay us $21. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press the 5 and 9 with this. You don't have to press the 8 and the 6. I'm gonna press the 5 and 9 to quarters and still take $1 back. Okay, so now I'm gonna press the 5 and 9 to quarters. Hopefully I'm not paying myself with my bet with my stack, like sometimes I do in my videos, but let's see. Like I said, the earlier one I put, you know, I made them 35 each with $10 from my stack, but we'll just take a chance still yet. 8, okay. So 8 pays 21. And what we're gonna do now, like I said, we'll give the dealer $3 and make him take both sides for us up to $30. See how much I took up this 6 and I don't have a pass line. I took it up from $12 to $30 without adding any money over here if I was playing the pass line. I could take all this back down and take another $110 and go have dinner or something. Okay, 7 out. It was coming sooner or later, you know that. I mean, you know, you don't really always have a decent roll. So we started off with 44 inside. We started off with a $200 bankroll. And we lost this. $110 that we could have took down, but it was house money, and you cannot make money without money. So sometimes you have to have money out there to make money. Anyway, so let's see what we got. So we started with 200, so there's our start. And let's see what we got here. made $252. Not bad, $252 with me talking and rolling the dice, and it was like 25 minutes. We made 200 and what I said, $52. It's not bad. Not too many people make $252 in 25 minutes. Okay, so anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. It's just my practice. Some days the dice is with you, some days they're not, and that's just reality. And that's why a lot of times I just want to, roll the dice so that it's a reality check. I mean, I had a guy come to class the other day, and sorry to say, his hand was really bad. So he had me throw, and my hand was really bad. And like I feel that it's not the person who's throwing the dice. It's whether the table is hot or it's cold. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, saw some of my press moves, and someday I'll post a video on power pressing. Okay, thanks for watching my videos. Leave your comments or thumbs up. Hopefully no thumbs down. But anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching Craps Hawaii.